Tonight, the White House defending Elon Musk and his team over attempts to obtain access to the system that contains the tax filings and bank statements of millions of Americans. So what do they need it for? As the Trump administration now fires hundreds from the FAA and Homeland Security, among other agencies. Here's Rachel Scott tonight.
Tonight, the White House on the defensive after Elon Musk's team requested access to an IRS system that contains the personal information of millions of Americans, including their tax filings and bank statements. Top administration officials insist it doesn't mean Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency will go sifting through private tax returns of individuals.
I can give absolute 100% insurance. I give you complete and total assurance on that point.
This as the president and Musk proceed with sweeping layoffs of thousands of federal workers. At the IRS, sources tell us 15,000 workers have been identified for possible termination, with tax season just around the corner. And we are learning Trump has fired hundreds of people at the Federal Aviation Administration, just weeks after that deadly crash at Washington's Reagan Airport. The firings touching more than a dozen agencies, including the Departments of Homeland Security, Veterans Affairs, and the Centers for Disease Control. Victoria says she was laid off from the Forest Service in Montana.
I was devastated. I've built my whole life around this. I mean, I've worked for 10 years to get this job. Finally.
She says the layoffs have rocked her whole community.
Down with Project 2025.
Elon Musk doesn't even know my job exists, right? But like, we do a lot. I mean, I'm a public servant and I do this job because I love it. So yeah, I'm devastated and my whole community lost their jobs and I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Other government workers like Elizabeth Anaskevich, who worked for the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, described a disorganized, chaotic process that left her with so little information, she says she can't even file for unemployment.
We were just basically tossed out on the streets. And so that has been angering and heartbreaking. And our pay stopped the day we got the termination letter. So we're all without a paycheck as of Tuesday.
And we have seen some of that confusion spread across other parts of the federal government. ABC News has learned that hundreds of workers have been fired at the National Nuclear Security Administration. Sources say that some officials were unaware that those workers were responsible for managing the nation's nuclear weapons system. And over the last few days, officials have been scrambling to hire them back, David.
Rachel Scott in West Palm Beach tonight. Rachel, thank you.